resignation or do they pass an excuse letter? Alright, that's noted. Alright, yesterday you have a great discussion together with Sir Joseph. Do we have an assignment to check? Alright, okay, so since you don't have any assignment to check, I'm gonna ask you, what was the lesson all about yesterday? Yes, Mikael. Very good. Could you please tell me anything about it or additional information? Yes. Descripted? Descripted or? Very good description. We have 5 types, right? Okay, description. Sequence. Yes. Cause and effect. Astima. Problem and solution. And the last one. Yes. Sorry? Comparison and contrast. Again, what are the 5 types of information? They are
Sequence, cause and effect, comparison and contrast, problem and solution.
Alright, very good. Since that you really understand the previous discussion that Sir Joseph taught or discussed to you yesterday, I can say that we can now proceed to our next lesson. Are you ready to learn?
Yes, we are.
Are you ready to explore?
Yes, we are.
Do you want to be a model?
No.
Do you want to experience how to be an endorser?
Yes.
Okay, so before we start our discussion, we have a short and fun activity. I have 3 items here. These are my favorite items. Sunscreen, perfume, and shade. All you have to do is pretend that you're an endorser. You want me to demonstrate? Basics? Okay, but before, I need 2 people as an endorser. I need 1 male, 1 boy rather, and 1 girl. Volunteer? Alright, Daniel and Kesha. Okay, so this is an item for you. Yes, our escort, perfume, and shades. Think something like that. Set the front. Okay, let me show. Try our Fairy Skin. The premium brightening sunscreen available at $199. Available at Mercury Drugstore and in Watson. Okay. Show us your modeling skill.
Video may nabago, mabago. Malaba, pero hinahanap food spice perfume.
Yes, Shani. So from our activity, what have you noticed? Do you have anything to say or have noticed anything? Yes, Kesha. A confident person. Anything that you notice? Yes. Fantastic. Alright. Modeling. Alright, so next. If there's an endorsement, there should be an endorser. This one, I think you're so nakaka-relate that to. Because we have here Bini. I know. We have here Bini. So who is your bias in Bini? Mika. China. Colette. Joanna. Bini Maloy. Okay, I have another Jamie, alright. How about you can type it? Good. Kisu. Joko, alright.
Wala.
Jungwon, alright. From our activity from endorsement to your bias, what have you noticed? Or do you have any idea about our lesson for today? Yes. There's no wrong answer. Any idea? Yes. Fashion? Or could that discuss about fashion? Great idea? Yes. Mikael? Alright, it's alright.
Models.
Because today, we're going to discuss
Recognizing bias and propaganda.
Do you know what's bias and propaganda? Alright, I'm glad that you have an idea about bias and propaganda. Now, we're going to recognize and not just only discuss bias and propaganda. Are you ready to learn?
Yes, we are.
Alright, very good. But I have here a picture.
Online putol.
Online budol. Have you experienced online
Yes.
budol? How? Mikael?
More control
Then? Alright. Expectation
versus reality.
Alright, so today we're gonna recognize bias and propaganda. What is bias? Everybody?
Bias for judgments based on personal point of view, while propaganda refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or rumor that is meant to make people accept them. The ideas may be false or misleading. Biases and propaganda are both used to influence people to persuade, believe, buy, or do something.
Alright, let's discuss bias. Biases are judgment based on personal point of view. Earlier, I asked who is your bias in Bini and who is your bias in Blackpink. You're so quick to respond that your bias is Bini Maloy or Blackpink Lisa. And that's the what we call bias. Why it's bias? Example, here in the room, Sir Joseph asked me, just, example na lang, in job hiring, they only hire women. They don't hire men because men is like that. There is bias. In short, bias is unfair. Example in your activity earlier, why gonna choose only one person if you can choose the whole group of Bini or the whole group of Blackpink? Bias is you just only pick one or two. You don't choose everything. It means that's not fair, unfair. Example in bias, Sian, nag-away sila ni Mikael. I only listen to the side of Sian without listening to the side of Mikael. That's bias. Where's the bias? Yes, am I? Why am I biased? Very good. Let's give that a round of applause. You also choose one side in bias. Example in bias, gender. Okay, I already told it. The gender bias in job hiring. Why they choose only men over women? But in fact, a woman can do what a man can do. A man can also do what a woman can do. In Tagalog, bias are may kinikilingan. May kinikilingan or may kinakampihan. Meanwhile, propaganda refers to the spreading of information, ideas, or rumor that is meant to make people accept it. The ideas may be false or misleading. Propaganda is like you're doing it so that people will buy it, will have an interest on it, or just to endorse propaganda. They have an agenda, and their agenda is to make people believe even though sometimes they are saying not true or false. Example, in Shopee, the propaganda in sunscreen, they say, in just 14 days, magiging maputi ka. That's an example of propaganda. Okay, gets the difference between bias and propaganda?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Alright, now,
There are market propaganda devices that can influence you to make judgment. These are commonly used in advertisements, packaging, and or messages that you have watched, read, or heard.
most propaganda can be observed in advertisements, especially the what called ads in YouTube, TikTok, and social media platforms, and even in our television. Mostly we know them as commercial ads, advertisements. We have different propaganda devices. Number one is bandwagon.
Bandwagon. You are attracted to use a product or join an activity because everyone is doing it. This device encourages an individual to do the same activity as experienced by a number of people.
Bandwagon, or some people call it bandwagon, different countries. In bandwagon, they do this because everyone do this. Get it? Bandwagon, you just join the trend. Example, in fashion trend. What was the fashion trend for today? Today, our fashion trend is baggy pants.
Lose first.
Baggy pants. Gracia. Alright. That's an example of fashion trend for today. Many wear it. That's why I'm gonna wear it too. Because we Filipinos, in Tagalog, lagi tayong sabay sa agos. Lagi tayong nakiki-uso. Very good. Bandwagon is nakiki-uso. Because everyone do it, so I must. Everyone follows it, so I must. In short, you are doing bandwagon. Or everyone is doing it, so I must do it. Because everyone creating it and I'm creating. You just join the trend. Get it? Because some people are takot na hindi makasabay sa uso. Alright, next, we have an example here. The drink everybody knows. Coca-Cola. Everyone's familiar with Coca-Cola? That's an example of bandwagon. The drink everybody. Everybody means many. Many people. Another example, Australia, you made the speech. Over 1 million Australians have already tried Oral B. Because many Australians buy Oral B, others will also buy it. Because they are thinking that it's proven and tested by millions of Australians. Get it? Gets the bandwagon? Okay, next propaganda. Folks. You are
encouraged to use a product because it is what folks at home are using. This uses ordinary people as endorsers to show that the product is being used by usual persons.
Folks, when we say folk, it means mostly folks are ordinary person. Example of plain folks. In Nescafe, they use farmer. That's a plain folks. An ordinary person. Another example for plain folks. Walmart. Save money. Who is the endorser? A woman or a baby. A woman is a mother. And mother is also used in Walmart as an ordinary person to endorse Walmart. Get it? In plain talks, they use ordinary person to advertise their product. Get it?
Yes.
Alright. Next, testimonial.
Testimonial. You are convinced to use a product because it is endorsed or confirmed by a well-known personality. This propaganda device utilizes influential people to testify about the beauty of a certain product to win the interest of customers.
Alright, testimonial. Mostly, they use a well-known personality. Example, Bini. In testimony, they have a commercial for Rexona. They are showing that they are dancing gracefully and they are sweating. To avoid bad odor, they say they use Rexona. The endorser is Bini, and they are saying that they are using Rexona so that they don't have bad odor or they are fresh 24 hours. Example of testimonial is Nescafe iced coffee. I finally found the coffee that goes well with my busy skin. Who's the endorser? Chris Aquino. Do you know Chris Aquino? Queen of all media. The sister of former Philippine President Benigno Aquino. Alright, Benigno Aquino. Or Noynoy Aquino. They use Chris Aquino to endorse the Nescafe product. And Chris Aquino is saying that she finally found the coffee that goes well with my busy schedule. Another example. Do you know her? Katy Perry, the girl of Roar. Are familiar with Roar? Fireworks. That's one of her, that's the two of her most iconic songs. She said, love without the handles. I cut 4 chops in front of my lips. Good thing they don't go straight to my teeth. Do you know what does it mean? She's saying that junk food is not fast food. Do you believe in that? Do you believe in that? Saying, wala naman si Chiriang QB na nakakataba. Because that's junk foods. Ang mga junk foods ay nakakataba. They use Katy Perry to endorse pop chips. And Katy Perry is saying na hindi daw nakakataba yung pop chips. That's her testimony. Ginagamit niya daw, kumakain daw siya ng pop chips na yan, pero hindi siya kumataba. It means she's persuading people to buy this product, to enjoy this product, to eat this junk food, kahit hindi kayo tataba. So that other people will believe na, okay, then na buy it, because hindi naman ako tataba. Get it? In testimonial, they use celebrity to endorse the product and proving that they use the product. Get it? Coming for testimony. Okay? Next one. Name calling.
It is a device that persuades you to obtain the product or service because of the negative image it creates against another product or service. This propaganda uses advertisement to market other products in the market.
Alright, in name call is somehow negative. Negative because they use comparison. Example, Jollibee versus McDonald's. They say, okay, example of advertisement are Jollibee Crispalicious the crispiest, delicious chicken joint in the whole world, in the whole Philippines. Okay, and then they are going to say that other products is It's not suspicious. Something like that. There's a comparison. They are proving and saying that sila lang meron nun. They use like a competitive way, a competition in the advertisement. Example, Silly Whopper, that's a big Mac box. Another example, seems more like a medium Mac. Here's a great example. This one is Whopper. It's a fast food. Whopper. Sorry, Whopper. Okay, thank you. And this one is Big Mac. Alright, they are saying that the Big Mac is like medium Whopper. They are saying na mas malaki yung medium namin kaysa sa medium nila. Get it? Just like this, mas magaling ako sa kanya kaysa sa kanya. Kaya sabi na kayo, magpagawa. Get it in Tagalog? Competitive thinking and competitive advertisement. Like, they are fighting. You must buy it because kami ganito, sa kanila hindi. Example, you must buy gel pen sa akin kaysa kay Ashley na. Kasi sa akin yung gel pen ko hindi nag-flat. At magagamit niyo to hanggang sa susunod pang taon. Get it? Get it?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, and that's the name calling. A device that persuades you to avail the product or service because of the negative image. Alright, next one. Glittering generality.
Glittering generality. You give in because you are overwhelmed by vague, sweeping statements that usually come in slogans or simple catchy phrases.
Okay, when do we say vague, it's unclear words. That's the thing. Okay, in glittering generality. When we say glitters, what's glitters? Shiny, sparkling, very good. That's glittering. Shiny something, words that are too shiny or too big to understand. When we say glitter generality, they use this to overwhelm people by their vague or their sweeping statements. Mostly these are in the form of slogans or simple catchy phrases. Example in Department of Tourism, an example of glitter generality, it's more fun in Philippines. Very good. Okay, example of glitter generality. The best coffee or the best food. Things go better with gold. Isn't it catchy? When we say glitter generality, it seems like you're reading a slogan. It's very good, it's very pleasant in your ears. The best coffee or the best food. Isn't it positive? Yes, it's a positive advertisement because they are so mindful in advertising a product. Why compete with others if you can create a catchy advertisement? Unlike name calling, that is very negative, but not so negative. But in glittering, it's so positive, it's so catchy, and it's so mindful. Alright. Next, we have the technical jargon.
Technical jargon. It uses unfamiliar or highly technical terms to impress, confuse, or deceive consumers or audience. It does not really explain how it is connected with what is being promoted.
Alright, technical jargon. It's so easy to understand technical jargon because they uses unfamiliar or highly technical terms. Mostly, they use scientific name. Example is the lycopene. You know what's lycopene? Lycopene? Where do we get lycopene? There's a product there's a product saying that that this product contains lycopene. Where do we get lycopene? Tomatoes. Alright. In technical jargon, they use a very unfamiliar word. Back then, the word niacinamide is very unfamiliar to many people. But now, people understand what's niacinamide. And niacinamide is a vitamin or a mineral that our skin needs. Example, go Yakult. Get lactobacillus shirota strain. Do you know what's lactobacillus shirota strain? Everybody say lactobacillus shirota strain. Okay, that's an example of technical jargon. We are not so familiar with lactobacillus shirota strain, but lactobacillus is a good bacteria that our digestive system needs. Example is the probiotics that we bought in drugstores. You know that? Alright. Example technical jargon is the Shirota strain 2. We are not familiar with the Shirota strain. Are you familiar with Shirota strain? Alright. And that's a clear example and a clear definition for technical jargon. They use a very unfamiliar word to advertise a product. Get it? Alright. Next one. Energy is appeal to peer.
It serves or guidance consumers so that they will either patronize or avoid the product or service.
It's so easy to understand the word appeal to peer from its word peer. What is peer? Kahot. It stirs or frightens consumer so that they will either patronize or avoid the product. They scare the consumer. What? Saan ka nakakita ng commercial na nilalang ako? Example of appeal to peer is cigarette. They use that. Smoking causes mouth and throat
Cancer.
Another example of appeal to peer advertisement is from the Department of Environment and National Resources. Again, Department of Environment and National Resources, they have this. Stop climate change before it changes. Are you familiar with climate change?
Yes.
Climate change. Yes, that's good. If we take simple actions, we can mitigate or fight climate change. That's the meaning of the advertisement. Get it?
Yes.
Appeal to peer they use to frighten or scare consumer. And last,
Powerful words.
energy,
Powerful words.
Everyone.
Powerful words. It uses either pleasant or tedious sounds to either lure or drive people away from something.
Well, powerful words. They use a very catchy one word, sometimes 3 words, just to advertise it. But they are different from glittering generality. In glittering generality, they use slogan, a powerful statement in just slogan form. But in powerful words, they use a few words to encourage people to buy this product. Example, they're so smooth, you can finger on it. Another one, why are women always over apologizing? Don't be sorry, shine strong. They use a very powerful words to to convince people to buy this product. What is the powerful words here? Shine strong. Smooth. You can finger comb it. They say that when you use Palmolive, your hair is going to be so smooth that you don't have to use comb to comb your hair. Get it? Okay. Do you have any question? Sure? Is our discussion clear? Okay, what are the types of propaganda devices? Powerful words. Alright, what are the types of propaganda devices? Let us start first. Who wants to volunteer? Yes, I will. Big box. Okay. Helps. I will. Yes, you can. I help. Yes. Technical jargons. Alright, let's repeat. The types of propaganda devices are bandwagon, testimonial, name calling, plain box, glittering generality, appeal to peer, powerful words. Okay, repeat, what are the types of propaganda devices? Bandwagon, testimonial, name calling, plain box, glittering generality, appeal to peer, powerful words. Do you understand the discussion? Very good, all of us. Are you ready for our quiz? Exercise? Are you sure? And what are the types of propaganda devices? Powerful words. Alright, so for our first activity, bring your English notebook. Hurry up, time is running. Choose from words. Alright, here's the box. And here's the question. Yes, just answer only. Then sub your dana. I'm so excited for the next activity. Just keep going. Done? Ay, hindi nagbabasa. Done? Yes, G-O-N. Technical jargon. Technical jargon. Powerful words. Appeal to peer. Bandwagon. Okay, proceed. Number 3 and 4. Alright, 3 and 4. Read carefully, ha. Think twice, but think thrice. Get it? Okay. Pensa if you're done, ha. That's fine. Bandwagon. Pensa if you're done. That's fine. Done? Pensa if you're done. Done? Alright, last number. Number 5. Time's up if you're done. You're gonna check it. Done? Alright, done? Okay, let's check. Exchange your paper. Alright, yeah. Alright, who wants to answer number 1? Yes, Daniel. Answer? Very good. Number 1, technical jargon because they use unfamiliar or highly technical terms. Number 2, others. Yes. Very good. Number 2, appeal to peer. Alright, number 3. From the back, group 5. Go on spacing and top. Group 5. Yes. Number 3. A and B. Yes. Very good. Bandwagon. Alright, number 4. Number 4. Aside from Mikael and Kesh, aside from Daniel, how about in group 1? Yes, Ian. Number 4. Answer. Alright, number 4. Very good. Number 4, powerful words. And last number, number 5. Kesha? Name calling. Alright, count the correct number. You got 5. 4. You got 4. 3. Alright, good. And 2, 1. Alright. Okay, now we can proceed to our next activity.